Alright guys, I just wrapped up part one of the Hoop Coop series that I'm going to be posting soon, but I'm going to go ahead and start part two. What y'all just saw me talk about was building all this and my ideal for the hallway on the front with the automatic chicken door, stopping the chickens from getting in there at night. It's either going to stop them from getting in there at night or train them to get in there earlier, and then if that's the case, we'll just take it off. But anyways, I was talking about it and I was thinking about it right after I got done. I'm actually just going to take a 1x4 from this side across to support it, and that'll also give me some more support over here. It's not going to hold a lot of weight, just that frame basically is all it's going to hold in here. So I think I'm just going to use 1x4s, and if I have to switch it out for 2x4s later, I will. But I've only got one long 2x4 still here right now. I'm going to try to save that for when I build the front. There's going to need to be some 2x4s up there, and I think a 1x4 will suffice for the little bit of weight that it's going to hold, and we'll get started on that. And I would love to set up the camera so y'all can watch me, but I've got a low battery signal right now, and I want to be able to kind of do a conclusion at the end of the night. Like I said, it's about 6 o'clock, so we'll go until, I'll probably go till 7:30 or 8ish. Just depends on how much material I have. But so I'm gonna get started on that, and then as soon as I'm done, I'll give y'all a little bit of rundown of what we got done tonight, and that'll be the beginning of part two, or this is the beginning of part two, I guess. Thanks guys. Hey guys, how's it going? Last time I started recording that evening, my battery died, so I didn't get to show y'all what I got done. My neighbors are remodeling the house next to us. It sounds like they're cutting tile over there, so if they start cutting, I apologize, and we'll see how that audio comes out. Hopefully it doesn't mess everything up, but here we go. Alright guys, so what I got installed here are these little planks going across. I didn't really evenly space them out. I had these, the one on the end, this one and this one up, and then I took the hardware cloth and it ended right here, so I just put another one right there to have something to join those two pieces of hardware cloth together. That was just something I recycled. Same thing from that bottom one. And then I built this wall here. This will all just be standard chicken wire that I'll wrap this in, keep the weight down. I might do a shade cloth to keep it dark in here. Like I mentioned, the chickens like to go somewhere dark and quiet to lay their eggs, so if I did a shade cloth on this, it might be a little bit better, but for now we might just do chicken wire. Basically just something to keep them from jumping up here. Okay guys, well, I got the top redone. Now that it closes, and we'll be over this. My perfectionist wants me to redo this too and line these up, but I think I'm just gonna let that go for now. On the next one I'll try to remember that. So you'll see over here, this is a new piece. And this piece on the top side is actually what I had down here. And since I widened it on both sides to cover the edges, the existing top piece that used to be on here, this one, is a little too short. But that's okay because, and I knew I was going to have to do something over here. This board will be trimmed down either there or maybe even there. I haven't decided. To make way for the chicken wire or the, however I'm going to enclose the end of this. And so yeah, I like it a lot better now. I think it turned out a lot better. This actually ended up being just the right size. I got pretty good overlap here. Alright guys, well I got it done. What I had to end up doing was putting this spacer here. I attached this piece of tin from the inside, put it right there, one in the corner, and then again from the inside over here, did one there and one at the bottom. I like the way it looks up top. It's got a nice good bend on it. I had to put this piece in here too. to give it something to secure to, and since it wasn't angled, needed something to, there's a little bit of a gap there, snake or something could get in, but again, I'm not too worried about snakes. They'll get in there, they'll eat a couple eggs, and we'll catch them and get rid of them. But nothing's gonna really see that as a weak spot to try to tear it up or anything. There's nothing on the bottom going across, but I think it'll be fine. It's a piece of metal and it's pretty sturdy, especially since it's got that bend in it. The only thing that I think could have been better, if I had a metal bender, I could have bent that real nice, a nice 90-degree angle, but I don't. I just use this 2x4 here and bent it over. So I think that's all I'm gonna get done today, guys. I've got to unload a bunch of feed from the back of my truck. It's days later, so I don't remember what all I showed you. I know I showed you the addition to the top, the piece, but I replaced this. Used to be just come to here at 4 foot, and I went ahead and replaced it going all the way across to go ahead and start adding some support in here, and then built the ramp to get into the nesting box. There's gonna be some kind of shield here. It might just start off as chicken wire, but eventually we'll do maybe some shade cloth or something, or maybe just a tarp to make it dark in there for them. What I'm going to do today is start working on closing up this little section. What I've decided is I'll just make another box shape here, put a post coming up in this corner, and then just, or maybe actually it would be over here to line up with this piece. And that way I can just box it in. It makes it easier to close off with the chicken wire or hardware cloth, whatever I use back there. And then we'll start building some more support here in between these 2x4s for the water jug and maybe feed supply and stuff that I put up there. So that's what we're gonna get started on, guys. Alright guys, well, this is what we got so far. We just got finally got these two boards put in the right place here. Going across, one on the end. Nothing on this thing is real level, so that's why you got this little lip right here. To fix that, I could have undid everything and lowered this down another 1/2 inch, but not too concerned with it. It's nice and sturdy. Now I'm gonna work on back here, getting some supports, maybe just one there, one there. I don't really need this thing to be completely like a shelf or anything. That would add a lot of weight, so we're just going to do some supports, maybe some hardware cloth, maybe probably going to have to put something under wherever the water ends up going, just because it is going to be heavy at times when it's full. One last thing before my battery dies is I figured out my latch situation. Just made half of it and used the other half from the store-bought thing, and voila. It's not exactly predator proof, but it'll work for now. We might put like a locking mechanism on it or something, but there she is. And I gotta do it to the other side too. Good evening, guys. It's Saturday night, and got a couple more hours to work on the hoop coop today. And I didn't get a lot done, but let me go ahead and show you what I did get done. I just showed y'all that locking mechanism. I got another one built for the other side, but I haven't secured it on. I've got to get the rod, go to Home Depot and buy another one of those locks for that rod that goes through there. But I also put these slats down here in the back across those 2x4s. That's where I'll have my feed and my water sitting, so want some extra support there. Even though it's going to add quite a bit of weight, I just plan on putting some pretty good hard plastic wheels on this thing to kind of hold a lot of that to roll. And on the back side here, I think that's it. I put those down, and I put those additional supports here in the middle. I did one in the middle and one 24 inches from the front, because I think I'm going to redo both of these where these 2x4s are. So that's going to give me that added support to do that and not have to worry about holding that spacing. I don't think they're lined up evenly, so when I start putting 2x4s to build the frame, they're not gonna line up. So gotta even those out. Probably have to pull them back a little bit to even them out, but it'll be good. And hopefully tomorrow evening I'll be working on the front. I think I'm pretty much done back here. I think I'm pretty much done in the back. All I like is wrapping it with chicken wire, and then everything will be stapled in. The chicken wire will be stapled in, and I'll get my air gun and do that. And then the front, get the front finished up. I might add another support beam in the middle and the back here to help hold the weight of all this, but if I see it sagging, I might just wait. But I should have something else there for the chicken wire to attach to periodically as it's going along the long sides here. So alright guys, well, it's Monday evening and I got some more work done out here. Basically the main thing that you'll see right here is the doorway. It is about 30 inches inside to inside. So we'll make the door to where it fits right inside there. So it'll be 30 inches wide by 73-ish inches tall. It's enough for me to step over that 2x4 below and not hit my head. So that's kind of what I was going for. One that I couldn't hurt myself on. And so I'm going to make that door. And then I also, along with the front door frame, is these posts here for support, and down here on the same thing on both sides. I also got done, I think it was last night, that I didn't record the ending, but basically this 2x4 going across and 90 and going down, those were last night's project. I don't think I recorded anything. And then also today I got some supports added down here on the bottom to kind of help support the inside wall. Now another thing that I did intentionally whenever I was building this was I didn't really screw anything to the outer wall. It's all on the inner wall, and that way if I wanted to get some siding material and screw it, I'll have a flush wall to do that on. These are 24-inch spaced out here, 24 inches. So we would have to have something that's a little more than 24 inches, which shouldn't be a problem, but that was the intent, so that if I wanted to come back and make this thing kind of pretty and get some painted siding or trim around the doors and stuff like that, I can, and it'll be pretty easy. Now I said that the only thing to the outer walls is the door frame. Oh, sorry. The door frame is on the outer walls, and it may actually come off so that I can put chicken wire in between the door frame and this, so that we don't have anywhere you can eliminate the little edges of chicken wire sticking out, you can. So if you pancake them between these two pieces of wood, that's just one more piece of chicken wire that's not going to catch you. And I might paint what I have here, at least on the outside, and that would make it look a lot nicer too. But we'll probably come back and do some kind of siding, even if it's like lattice or something, to give it a little different look, something affordable. But also we don't want it to block all the air. I had a problem in the summer with my other one where I had the back wall was completely flat and just had some perches, and then I had metal sheeting going up that side to about right there, and even though there was a hole up top here, that whole blocking here of the wind was making it really hot in here, and the chickens didn't lay as well. I think that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. Like I said, the next cut hopefully we will be rolling this thing out of here, or putting the wheels on and then rolling it out of here and start wrapping it in chicken wire.